How are we all doing? How are we all doing? Thank you very much for joining me. Aussie, if you're watching, buddy, g'day, mate. Yeah, I'm struggling as hell with this Trains 22 simulator. I've just bit the bullet today, folks, and purchased Trains 22. Big sale going on at the moment, so that's what's prompted me to get it. So I got the big premium edition. Big saving at the moment. Purchased the Class 81, and I got one of the National Pacific packs. And I've also just purchased the Southern Short Haul, the train that I actually see in real life. Well, I've seen in real life. I haven't seen it recently, but I haven't been railfanning fully recently either. And the last time I had done railfanning was, bits and pieces where I'm, traveling places and stuff, like last Friday, and coming back on Sunday. Anyway, right, how are we all doing? I'll get to it later on. I'll work it out. It's just frustrating as hell. I just can't work out how to spawn a train into the track. Anyway, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's fire her up. Welcome aboard to the stream. Here we go. Hey, I'm coming to you live from inside of a Class 380 today. So yeah, I've got a Class 380 at the back of me here today. And let's get that microphone out of the way so you don't see that in the stream. But how are we all doing? You'll see the cord. Obviously, I got the cord and we're ready to rock and roll. So welcome aboard to the live stream here today. Yes, but that's where the mic is. You could probably actually see it. Can you see it? I don't know. Who cares? Just pretend I'm on the phone. Hello. The phone is at the back there. So I'm like, hello. All right. We're ready to rock and roll. How are we all doing? This is the 177th edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. We're coming to you live from our studio in Sydney, Australia. My name is the Bic Mac The Godfather, and thank you very much for joining me. You can call me Aussie, whatever. Doesn't really bother me. Don't know how the hell I've gotten that cut, actually. I think I've got a big cut on my elbow. Anyway, might have scratched it when I was wrestling earlier. The dog having a big fight with me. Right. How is everybody? Live chat is open. Come and join us. Are we actually live? That's the question. Let me just have a look. Man, some really cool Aussie routes coming out. I was having a look at the Hunter Valley one. As soon as I work out how to get Trains 22 up and running, you really think I'm not going to showcase the gameplay? The last time I showcased Trains, the simulator Trains, was when I was part of the Steam beta before its release on Steam. So that's the last time I showcased gameplay. I think the last time I actually did play it, I did a massive hour-and-a-half trip. I think it was up the Rocky Mountains. In Colorado with the Amtrak's train, with the Streamliner, and that I think that was the last time. I did do a DBBR 103 back then as well, and I did the ICE the ICE 4, of course. Actually, I think it's the TD, isn't it? I think it's the TD. It's in Trains. I don't think it is the ICE 4. Or the ICE4. I better not say ICE. Germans weren't like that. So, yeah, Inner City Express. There you go. Right. What are we doing tonight? We are showcasing some fantastic routes tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Ones we've never done before. Some we have done before. But as, obviously some of my favorites. But the one we're doing here first tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this is an absolute beauty. Coming up right here, right now. The Class 455, the Southwest Trains. This is a little short route. Now, this route in real life now is actually controlled by apparently it is being converted over to a tram track. So, yeah, it's actually a tram track these days, but it's actually set prior to the tram tracks taking over. So, we're going to head from West Croydon up to Wimbledon on this one, and we do hope you enjoy. So without further ado, let's crank her up and head off. All right. What's going on? It's done that again. Normally when it does this, it causes issues. This is weird. Okay, unfortunately we've got a malfunction that has happened, folks. I'm going to have to quit the simulator and start again. My apologies. Back in a minute. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. We'll see how I go again. Oh, you know what's probably happened? It's because I haven't set it up properly. I haven't actually gone into it. I see the Linz route has been officially added to Steam. I've had that route for quite a while now. I had that one since around the first half of last year. RSSLO route. Alright. I think this will be the... Oh, don't tell me it's doing this again where I've got to dump everything. Oh, my God. I know what's happened. Okay, I'm going to have to quit the sim. Just give me a second. I just got to go into the files now and dump it. I know what's going to happen. My damn screen's playing up now. Okay. Right. Well, while we are waiting, I will. Yeah, I'll go into here and I'll quickly do this. I know what I've got to do. I just got to go and. Just got to go and clean the bin up. Don't you play up on me while I'm trying to stream, man. Why? Why is it playing up when I'm trying to stream it? Oh my God. I might have to quit the stream here, folks, and come back to you guys. Not just pause it, not quit, but just pause it. It's not going to let me do it while I'm streaming it. No, it's alright. It's got it now. I just got to dump these spins. Okay. Right. Just got to dump those bins. Yeah, well, that's what we are planning to do. But it's not... I'm loading back into the sim now anyway. You would have seen the little flicker this in. Pardon me. Yeah, the plan is to get in here tonight and do some gameplay, but yeah, at the moment it's not wanting to play for me. So I'm not having a really good day today, to be honest. Yeah, it's not been a good day. Yesterday was a very good day, and today it just doesn't want to play ball. When you got plans set out, you know, and it works for you when you're setting up the damn stream, and then when you go to live stream and here a few days after, it just wants to fuck you in the ass. Right. Right. Well, I'm trying to load in, and it's now taking a while to load it in. So I'll see how I can go. It's got to build a database again. That's the damn problem. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Hopefully this time we'll be right. All right. That East London route, it doesn't work, folks. Unfortunately, that was one I really would love to have done, but unfortunately, it's not working. Here it is. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So West Croydon to Mitchell, is that where we're doing? Class 4 car. All right. Yes, we're running. Good. Awesome. 50% off the Miami West Palm Beach Scenario Pack, ladies and gentlemen. I do have the route. The Cheese System Retro Pack, ladies and gentlemen. 50% off. CXX Harry Hangover Subdivision. 50% off. The Feather River Canyon Enhanced is 50% off. That is a great route. Highly recommended. 50% off. Worth the price. 100% recommended. If you love your freight, that is probably the best route in Train Sim Classic. I have to say, well, it was one of. I can't say it's the, because I've played some fantastic freight routes. I do like this. I do like the Cheese System route, the other part of which actually it breaks off the Sandpatch Grade. It's in Train Sim World, but it's a different route completely. It like goes off the other way from what Sandpatch Grade is, but it all starts at Cumberland. So it's, yeah, fantastic route. I reckon it shits all over Sandpatch Grade. So, yeah. Definitely highly recommend to check that route out, as well as the Feather River Canyon, 50% off. You can't go wrong there. That's just, that's a bargain. Okay, let's make sure our lights are on. So we got those, all right. So don't worry about the out of service. Out of service, yeah, right. Right. We're here at a station that has a lot of graffiti. And it has a Cafe Nice. Not Cafe Nice. Cafe Nice. It's a nice cafe. That's nice. There's some boom gates just there. Yep. Yep, go through those. Hang on, I'll just swipe my Oyster card. Don't know why there is milk bottles in the middle of the air though. I did notice a few of those in the air actually on this route. So yep, bottles everywhere. Bottles and graffiti and very sketchy area it is indeed. Ooh, okay, here we go. We won't be going anywhere until we release the brakes. All right, here we go. Aussie, if you're watching, buddy, struggling as hell with trains. I've asked you, quite simple, how do you put the damn trains onto the actual tracks and start the session? That's all I'm asking for. How do you start the how you put the trains in? I know you showed me a few things there, but I can't find that. Whatever that last thing you sent me in a photo. What would be better is if you could possibly do a video and send it to me in the private chat area. Yeah, that would be appreciated. When you get time, of course. I'm in no rush. Yeah, whenever you get time. My schedule's pretty hectic, you know, with American Truck and yeah, Train Sim World, Train Simulator. Yeah, it's hectic as it is already. But I seen it was on sale and I thought, it's the cheapest I've seen, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to bite the bullet. Let's go for it. I spent about 50, 60 bucks on it, so that's alright. I shouldn't have, because, well, we got to spend 60 bloody dollars on this damn, this 101 in a couple of days' time. You know what, I'm brutally honest with you guys. I'm considering not even getting this DLC that's coming up this week for Train Sim World. I just don't like the price. It's not worth it. The price is just a joke. So I've told you guys about West Croydon a few times actually, and yeah, West Croydon's there's Train Sim Classic 2018 there. Man, they had the version trains in back then. Man. See, I wasn't into Train Sim Classic until 2019, until the year after. Sorry, 2020. My apologies, not 2019. I did remember about 2019 though. Oh, shite. Did I hit the emergency button? I forgot this has got a pretty sketchy braking system. Okay. Don't ask me why the bottle's up in the middle of the air, but anyway, somebody wanted to party and just pause it. Chris, there you go, and I like the logo on the front cover. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. I so wanted to change tonight's stream to Train Sim World, because now we finally got the suspension up there. The first wave of suspension improvements to Train Sim World. We had a big core update, folks. So yeah, the suspension improvements that were promised around the start of Train Sim World 4 have finally happened. What? Almost at the release of Train Sim World 5. Yeah, a promised feature. How many months ago? Finally happened. Yeah, nice one. Should have just waited for Train Sim World 5. Oh, there'll be a bunch of them. They've already said that they're already talking improvements for a few of the other releases around from Train Sim World 4. So I'm thinking, well, surely they've got those lined up for the release of Train Sim World 5. And they said they can, see what they can do with the back catalogue. Yeah, we've heard that before. Well, you'll probably do a little bit and then you'll be like, oh no, we've done enough now. They won't care about the rest of it. Yeah, very funny. Very bushy, isn't it? Never done this before. I actually didn't do the whole lot when I was doing it the other day. I just decided to. You never know. You got the boom gates there, so I just bit the horn just in case. Jesus Christ, these stations are like they're abandoned. They're very sketchy. It's like, whoa, hang on, this is pretty sketchy. Anyway, let's have a look at our player. So that's the route anyway. It's pretty tiny. But yeah, this has been taken over by tram in real life. So we're on the tram track that goes up to Wimbledon. And the Wimbledon is part of the Portsmouth Direct line that I told you guys about that starts at Waterloo Station. Sorry, not Easton. It's Waterloo Station. Not Eston, it's, or Easton. It's Waterloo Station. So Portsmouth Direct line would start for Waterloo, which is another big station, by the way, and if it did come in the Train Sim, well, it'll be another one of those stations where everybody will be like, oh, it's so, it's so bare with not many trains, and this and that. Look, Easton is coming into for West Coast Main Line, which has already been leaked, unfortunately. it's going to be exactly the same. Everyone's going to be like, oh, it's so bad, blah, 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 blah. You're going to get your whinges, don't worry about that. But trust me, heads up, going to be like it because obviously there's not, you know, what, 2 locos. Class 66s will run on there too, and they'll obviously put in the old stock and all that. There'll be layers. There'll be layers. And I wouldn't be surprised if more layers come in later on down the track with the likes of, you know, Just Trains has released. They might, you know, add some, you know, features and whatnot. Obviously, you know, you got your Creators Club stuff that, you know, you'll be able to add into it as well. So. Okay, here we are at another station. This one looks a little bit more inviting until I actually seen the graffiti. So these are workshop routes. They're free routes, ladies and gentlemen, and not actually in the workshop, in the Steam workshop, but they're free routes, and yeah, well, that's what we are showcasing tonight. We're showcasing some free routes that you can actually download, and yeah, they're just great fun. If you love your UK content, then yeah, this is definitely up for you. It's a little bit of fun, you know. It's a short trip, and yeah, a couple little stations here and there. But this, like I said, this is run by the trams these days. Coming up to Mitcham, that'll be the next stop, and we've decided to speed a little bit anyway. Get involved in our live chat tonight. I'd love to hear from you. It's nice and quiet at the moment. A little bit of the railway guy, if you're watching, g'day. So this loco is the it's a nice loco. It's something I wouldn't mind seeing in, yeah, it's very similar to the 314s and 313s, and yes, yeah, very nice. I like it. Would be nice to see Southwest trains in train symbol. Yeah, Portsmouth Direct would be a great route, I reckon. A lot of people be definitely comparing it. The people that are not really rail enthusiasts like I am, or, you know, a few others that are around, obviously, you know, people that are not rail enthusiasts like Railfans are, would be like comparing the differences between the Brighton Main Line and the Portsmouth Direct. So yeah, I think there'd be, it's very similar, very similar. There's a lot of stops, and yeah, there's some stops that are far between as well. And you get your faster runs and your stop start runs, very similar to the Brighton Main Line. It'd be a massive timetable if it was done. It would definitely have to be done by Joe. Joe would have to do the timetable. Here we are at another sketchy station. If I could stop. Oh, she's just a little bit over. You sure you want to stay here?
I'm trying to drink my coffee.
Oh no, I want to get on the train. Oh, hang on. Is this lady going to be getting on, or is she just going to want to stay here and replace her? She's going to want to get on? No. Ah, too bad. She's like, oh, no, don't worry. I'll just get on the phone and call a cab. Class 321 Enthusiast, hello, how are you going? I'm going really well, thank you. Church over there. It's sort of like industrial, isn't it? It's very industrial up through here. So this is one of those routes where you would think that, yeah, it'll be definitely, you know, more for the workers that need to get to their factories and work, you know. But yeah, as I know, or as I'm aware, this has all been taken over from the tram network that runs through from Wimbledon. Not sure if it goes as far as West Croydon though, but yeah. I'll have to have a look inside that and see if it does, but can we close this door? No, we can't. I guarantee in TSW you would. Anyway, I'll give you guys the patch notes soon for Train Sim World. So yeah, the suspension improvements finally, at long last, after God knows how long it's been since they promised that. Yeah. What? Yeah, we're just going to do it just a couple days before the announcement of the next era of Train Sim World, and yeah, we're just going to go off that. I don't think it's a nice place to be standing in the bushes there, buddy. You never know. There could be a snake that will come flying out. You still haven't done the update, have you? I'm pretty sure there is some Creators Club content in the Creators Club, but you would have to find out. I wouldn't say no. Formation design is supposed to be in Creators Club now, but you know the funny thing is, I went to because I download everything through the actual website because I've always had problems downloading through the actual simulator. So I prefer to do it through the actual website. So I noticed that the website doesn't actually have an area where you can actually download people's formation designer content. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Got to do the downloads. Yep. They're not. I can't remember how big it is actually, but depends on what device it is too. I noticed sometimes it could be bigger on a console than what it is on the PC, and vice versa. It could be a little bit less on Xbox and could be a little bit higher on PlayStation, or you know, could be a little bit less on PlayStation and higher on Xbox or PC. Xbox is very similar, and file sizes are very similar anyway. They do vary just slightly. Don't ask me why. It's just... I noticed it when I used to be in the era of the midnight releases worldwide. How every DLC was released on console at midnight, and it, New Zealand got it, Australia got it, then it would continue to work its way around the world. And then, back those days, it used to be like almost 24 hours later for Steam to release the DLC. Where these days it's 7-8 hour difference. Which I still think sucks, but anyway. Yeah. Well, we know the announcement's coming, folks, and unfortunately it's going to be that time again where all of our preserved collection, all of our collection that we have from the 4 previous eras, so-called eras of Train Sim World, which we all know is a load of crap, has to be converted over to the new sim, and God knows how long it's going to be until we get all our content back this year after last year's shenanigans. I know a lot of people are not going to care about that, but you obviously would care about it if you're somebody like myself that owns every damn bit of DLC except for 2, and I'm also missing 1 which was taken away, which was the Northeast Corridor, the original Northeast Corridor. Well, the original section of the Northeast Corridor, I should say, which I so badly miss in Train Sim World. The Hell's Gate Bridge was, the highlight, obviously, as I explained to you guys, the Hell's Gate Bridge, the Sydney Harbour Bridge here in my home city of Sydney, Australia. The Hell's Gate Bridge is the original design. There was a handshake agreement between the original bridge designer in New York and the people that are building the bridge here in Sydney. At the time, they went with the Hell's Gate Bridge design, and our bridge is still superior, I have to say, even though that is the original one in New York. Obviously, there is reasons why. Obviously, we launched fireworks off our one. You see those cracks in the walls? I wouldn't be liking seeing that in real life. Damn, you'd be thinking, bloody hell, this building's going to collapse. Yeah, this is completely all changed in reality. As far as I know, it's a fence line and everything. It's all different. Maybe one day I'll be here in reality. It is all part of my rail tour, of course. Right. Yes, I did manage. I did download. I finally bit the bullet on Trains 22, the simulator trains. I've had 2019 not downloaded for quite a while, but the last time I played the 22 edition was when I was involved with the Steam beta, and I'm just been wanting to get into it, but I've seen the price of it, and I'm just like, I got to wait for a big sale, and yeah, the big sale is on right now, and I've seen it today, and I'm like, okay, now I can finally get into it, and then I've gone to get into it and found out that I'm like, how the hell do you actually start playing this sim and actually add the train that you want to drive, which is an Australian train, obviously, because I downloaded the V-set, Inner City V-set, and I also got a couple of the freight packs, Southern Short Haul and the Pacific Nationals. The Class 81, the old Class 81, of course. Oh, man, that thing was actually just recently here in Sydney. Actually, I think it was 86 or 81. I'm not too sure which one it was, but I actually missed that. But yeah, few of my mates captured it. Yeah. I like to know how the hell you spawn the trains into the sim. That's what I want to know, and actually start playing it. I don't think the fella that I was talking to on the what's the names is in the stream tonight. But anyway, it's all good. I'll talk to him later on, hopefully. Right. I don't want to talk about it through the stream because it's just gonna frustrate me. All right, let's now go back to the quick drive. That was a nice, short and sweet one, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, the other network that I want to go to, where is it? Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Another one I downloaded is the North London Lines. So this is a fantastic, absolutely fantastic one that I'm going to start at Richmond, actually. Where is it? Richmond. And I'm going to work my way up to Gospel Oak. So we're going to do this one at 1 a.m. Oh, 1 p.m. I should say, on a nice clear day. Nice summer clear day. God, yeah, is that America or what? The cricket is on. But before I do that, just give me a second. It's just going to glitch me out for a second. I'm going to go to the patch notes for just a quick patch notes for regarding the okay. Oh, here we go. In an earlier version of this article, we mentioned suspension and formation designer being included in this update. Today's patch instead contains improvements in fix. Right. So the suspension improvements didn't actually get released. I had a feeling about that because I was playing it last night and I'm like, I don't feel anything different with this. This feels exactly the same. So yeah, because I went to the class 380 straight away as soon as I seen the list. I seen the 380 went in suspension. I thought, ooh, because I'm such a fan of this logo, and I didn't feel anything different. I had the camera on the side. I'm like, I don't see anything different. Nothing's happening. So it is true. So the suspension improvements that were actually part of the patch notes, once again, Dovetail have screwed up. Nothing new. And they reckon it's going to be coming shortly. Yeah, what? At Train Sim World 5? Gary fucking T. Apologise. Anyway, so this is what it says. In the earlier version of the article, we mentioned suspension and formation designer being included in this update. Today's patch instead contains improvements and fixes, including support for the upcoming DBBR 101, where share this patch. We hope you are still excited for the suspension improvements coming shortly. They are almost ready, undergoing final testing, and we keep you up to date. Confirm timeline when you expect this very soon. Yeah, what Train Sim 5. Patch notes for the 101, obviously. Free roam, they fixed the issue on the Class 150, Class 170, and the Class 484. The prevented controller inputs being enabled when using reverser. Fixed the issue with the 1972 stock MK2 where the loco was unable to move after being spawned. Ooh, okay. That's the... Okay, well, I didn't know that. Fixed the issue with the DBBR 406, which is the ICE 3M. Not taking power after being spawned. Okay, that's in free roam. There is improvements to the DBBR 218 DLC. That is the German DLC. From Train Sim Germany. Approved the smoke and audio of the AI 218s. They have multiple audio improvements to the 218. They've fixed the ensuring that the CFA and the PZB warnings unable in stereo camera view. Aha, yeah, because Remember, I was getting that problem, folks, and you've seen it live on the live streams where I would pan the camera outside, and then if I got the CFAR, you would go back inside, and you go to press the CFAR, and it just automatically spud the train. It wouldn't matter how many times you're pressing it. That issue was also happening with the 103s when they were first released as well, and the double and the triple ones when they were released as well on the Lincoln Ranch Trucker back last year. So that's the same issue that happened with the 218. Fixed variant issues during multiple scenarios were preventing completion due to red light and objects not being activated. Fix the cab car to allow vehicles to attack to the using formation designer. Various improvements to fix text typos. Fix texture improvements to the 218 and the cab car. There has been a fix to the Strucker Carlin Arkin, which is a clone. Fix the issue that resolved the 442 not able to run the RE9 eastbound services. Okay, so the eastbound services are back. Approved the snow textures on the unit of the DBBR 628. New York Trenton, ladies and gentlemen. New York Trenton. Bi-level cab car. Fixed the loader. Okay. Added localization to rail drivers, controllers, and fixed the PSI on AI. AI is not working as accepted. So the PSIs are fixed up now. Simmering Barn has had the 1116 does not start driving with these LZB on. The fix to the 4024 OBB able to drive in free roam. Fixed to allow you to take over the service of the AI ALP46. Okay. Vorarlberg has had some fixes as well. Nebiga Dresden has had fixes. ScotRail Class 380, okay. Fixed the issue where the PSI would fail to display when loading from a safe. You know what? That's pretty much across the whole damn bloody simulator. It's not just that logo. That needs to be something that Dovetail really needs to fix up in the whole damn simulator, is when you come off from a game and say, for instance, 24 hours later, you're back on the game. Or when I set up a live stream and I come back to the live stream, every bloody time, the PSI never works. And it's not just the 380 that's happening with, it's the whole fucking sim. They need to actually fix it up with every damn logo. It's a core thing. It has to be a core thing because, yeah, it's not just the 380 that's happening. So fix the issue with the PSI would fail to display when loading from a safe. That's not just the 380. That's the whole damn game. That needs to be completely fixed for everything that has PSI, obviously. Fix the issue where ensure that the 2P02 service can activate a premium metal. Who gives a shit about that? Fix the issue with the GMSN not showing when turned on the Class 158 ScotRail. Yes, they finally fixed it. And Salzburg Rosenheim fixed the textures on the PSI during the round introduction. Okay, I didn't know that, but anyway. Okay, so that's Train Symbol 5's update. So yeah, the update they did promise that they were showing on the stream is actually BS. Okay, we're back. Richmond the Gospel Oak. Here we go. 13 hours. We're going to change the logo, of course, and I'm going to bring up the bad boy. Where's the bad boy? AP. All right. AP ACDC. It'll be DC, wouldn't it? Or would it be AC? Let's see how we go. It might be AC, it might be DC. I don't know. Low, high, 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 low, high. Okay. I think I did it sort of in that fashion. don't usually get requests for the horn. Don't ask me to do it in Germany because we know the rules. No horns allowed in Germany. We'll just give him a Rules 80. Or we'll just convince him to just press the horn. Here's a beer. Ah, yes, now you can do it. They're still showing some of the photos that have been like out for the last few weeks now. I know that one just there was part of the Green Week. Yeah, it is a DC. I had a feeling it was. Okay, let's quit out of that. We'll get a DC organised. It'll be a DC. Alright, let's do the DC version. I had a feeling it was. Next time, just go with your basic instincts, Aussie. 50% off February Canyon Enhanced. Well, you know what I mean? I got that route, the CSX Hanover subdivision. Do I have that route? There's the latest winner on there. God, that guy's won it a billion times. And they reckon that nobody can win the contest within 4 weeks apart of each other, but yet that guy there has won it the last 2 times within a space of 3 weeks.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Okay, where we going up to Gus work, eh? It probably won't come up on the screen here because this is not meant for this route. Can we get special written on there? No. So you've got to come up. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'll just leave it off. Please don't open the carriage door until the train has stopped. Please don't stand close to the platform edge, or you'll end up like this woman just here, drunk. Paul McCartney, Broad Street. Oh my God. What's he doing there? He's picked his nose and putting it near his mouth. Ooh. Life after Beatles. Hashtag we are Railfans, you betcha. Thameslink. Brand new service right through the heart of London. God. 1980 what? I'm gonna lose my job now and not allowed to use the horns even in the UK unless it's some sort of emergency. There is a livery for the Southwest trains, the DBB 442, 442, the 170. Yep, the 170's got one. Yep, 707. Class 314 and the 387. Yeah, the Class 707 was the 700 range. It's just the 705, 707, 710. Not 710, sorry, my apologies. 707, 705, 70. Is it 703 or 701? I just can't remember. My head's not screwed on today, seriously. I've just, my headspace has been not there all day. I've just been not had a good day. My rail focus is not on. I would have loved to have been on today because I've been looking forward to this stream actually. When I seen I was doing stuff for you guys that I haven't done for Train Sim Classic before. I thought, this is going to be different to what I've done. This trip I've never done before, Richmond to Goswag. So, like I said, the network, I've recently downloaded it. So this is all new. It's a pretty decent network. I've got a few different types of networks from the UK, and here's another one, and it's got routes going all over the place, all up through here. It's got all stuff up through here. You got the big one just here, Old Oak Common there. You've got the routes just there as well. You just looked it up in the Creators Cup. Oh, there you go. So, yeah. Yeah, well, they would classify it as a 707 because, yeah, that, yeah. I'm not sure. Do they run through there in Portsmouth Direct? In reality, I'm not sure. Down the southwest line. I'm in a Class 380 today, folks. So that's the backdrop. That's the Train Sim World backdrop, actually. I managed to get the camera as back from the, from the front of the camera angle as good as I possibly could. I actually got this angle actually going right up to the window outside. Well, don't forget we are live tomorrow for Midweek World of Trains as well, folks. So on Wednesday the 7th of August 2024. So we've got another stream tomorrow, another couple of hours of Train Sim World 4. So yeah, unfortunately those suspension improvements that were originally in the patch notes are actually false. It's not the first time they've done a patch note and then it ends up being incorrect. It's like, it just proves who are the retards working for Dovetail Games that are doing the patch notes? Like, who is actually noting what's getting what? Like, seriously. Hang on, let's get the book for dummies out. Oh, sorry, wrong one. That's the next patch. Duh, mate. That's right. Me take my money now. Bye. Just frustrates you sometimes. Yeah.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check.
I did close the doors, but anyway. Posted up some more truck shots earlier today, folks. I noticed the logos are not coming up exactly in the right area like it should be as well. So I'm hoping tomorrow when I post my next load of videos up, I might post some up later today actually. Hopefully they will show up better. Oh, pardon me. Thames River? I think it is. This sort of reminds you of North London route, eh? I know we are heading up towards that way. But yeah, it's got that vibe. Looking at the buildings here, I think we might be coming up to a pretty decent station, actually. Car park on each side here. Kew Garden Station, underground. Oh, route. This is supposed to be an underground route. Bullcrap. Oh, cool. We just went past there before. Okay. Oh my god, look at the old cards. Yeah, that's old. And the old train tickets we used to have here in Sydney as well, man, they were, they weren't that long ago, but yeah, these days we have, like, it's very similar to what London has with the Oyster card. We have a Opal card, and the black one is the standard adult one, and then you got the seniors one, which is a gold card, and you got a concession card, which is actually this one right here, folks. I'll show you right here. This is a Opal card, and this is what they look like. And yeah, they're a concession card, and that's the concession one. So that's a pretty old one though. It's pretty banged up. I've had this one since the Opal cards were ever out. So I'm one of the OGs of the Opal card. It was about 7 years, so yeah, it's pretty ancient.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
And then you got the green one, which is the kids one. So that's I'm not sure what the school ones are, but I think the school ones are like a green one as well. But Chris was saying that the colours of the concessions are all that are different up in Queensland as well. They call them something else up in Brisbane. He might be able to refresh our memories with that here for our viewers. But yeah, if you ever do come to Sydney, you'll need one of them, and you can purchase one from any of your local news agencies. And the station staff will be helpful, if they are helpful. Sometimes they can be real pains, but yeah, if they do that, don't be rude to them. Just say, okay, no worries, you got no time for me. I'll ask somebody that actually will point me to the right direction. Just come up to the Aussie Don and just go, hey, Aussie. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm here to serve you. may you be served? Or are you being served? Give it a bit of a horn in case somebody decides to run over the tracks. Oh, they're all waiting there. Very good. Big lineup too. Look at that. It's that big actually. It's going over to the other train track. This, which actually they are going over. South Acton, is it? I like the fact that they actually got the actual signs on the station. So sometimes you get people that build these routes and they don't put all this attention to detail in. And sometimes they're hard to actually get these assets actually put in. So that's one of the reasons why. But I think it's got to do with a bit of laziness too. You know, like they don't want to work outside the Steam side of things when they're building their routes, and it's like they don't know what they're doing, or you know, it's like, well, put your time and effort into it and your research and whatnot, and you know, just you know, if you get those assets in the game, then yeah. You know what? I just realised I picked the damn one without the logos on the side.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check.
Anyway, we know it's a Thames link. Oh, Great Northern, sorry. This is Great Northern, isn't it? This one I'm rolling with. Yeah, 717. One hour into the stream, folks. 1 hour to go. This is the 177th Choo Choo Tuesdays. You're with the Aussie Don, the Godfather. G'day to you all. From Sydney, Australia to the world's Railfans, I welcome you aboard to our Train Simulator Classic 2024 coverage. As we are doing a few free downloadable routes here today. Some workshop action. We're going to be going to the biggest of the London network free routes next, folks. And I think if you know your free London routes that you can download for Train Sim Classic, you know the one I'm talking about. It's the big one.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
Clear. Okay, Chris is not going to let us know about the Opal card things for Brisbane, but anyway, I did ask that before, but not to worry. But yeah, by giving you guys some information about that if you ever do visit our neck of the woods. Pardon me. My hair's a bit of a mess today, I know. Don't worry. It's one of those bad hair days. I don't normally have this much hair. I normally don't have any hair at all when it comes to summertime. I normally am bald, but the plan is that I'm not going to be cutting it. What I did is I cut up the sides. I trimmed up the sides here recently, but that's all I have done. Let's see where we are on the menu. Okay, there we are. So we're going to be coming up to this big, massive load of network here in a second. Oh, here we go. Frame rate's not liking that. Man, look at all those tracks. Whew. Williston Junction. Was that West Coast Main Line? Was that West Coast Main Line we just went? Was that West Coast Main Line we just went over, or was it Great Western? Nah, because there's the West Coast Main Line just here. Yeah, it's the West Coast Main Line just there. Yeah, now we're on the North London route. I know exactly where we are. Yeah, that's West Coast Main Line just under there. That's where we're going to be going on Train Sim World 5. And there's Bakerloo Line. Bakerloo Line's just there. That's Bakerloo Line just under us right now. And next to it's West Coast Main Line. Yeah, that was the Great Western Railway back there. And technically where Common Oak Station's getting built with HS2 and Elizabeth Line and all that sort. Yeah, so this is Bakerloo Line, just here. So this is very familiar to Train Sim World players. And then over here you got your West Coast Main Line. This is your West Coast Main Line just here. So technically you got all your lines just here, this West Coast main line. You'll have all this holding yard in the sim. It's just going to be crazy. It'll be interesting to see if these are going to be empty or they're going to have stock in them, or what's going to go down in Train Sim World. That's the big question. And I hope they're not empty. I hope they're not. But I just think because there's so much bloody detail that's going to be in this route, especially between the Eastern Station and Walford Junction side of it, I think that it's going to be interesting to see what is going to be missing, what's going to be added. And how the frame rate's going to be, because that's the big question. I just know what is involved in this, and yeah, it's going to be. Are they going to make it up for the amount of length that actually? I think the length for the route is still decent, but it's not as much as I thought it would be. I would have loved to have seen it to go as far as Rugby, but yeah. Who knows? They might surprise us and actually it might end up going to Rugby. We don't know. Would be nice to see. It's not that many miles further. So I'm in familiar territory now. I'm on the section of the North London and Goblin Line route. So yeah, we're just coming out of areas that I've never explored before until now. So now I'm back in where I know is natural. Can I say that? Natural? What I've done in the past. Did I just spot it? Nah, I did too. I just spotted it. Just. I think the local council needs to come along and cut the grass. It's one thing I like about this version to the other version is this one's got the old signs and everything, and yeah, it's just obviously you got these old signs, the old old southeast network map and everything. Yeah, it's all here. Hampton Court, man, this is like how old it is. It's just so cool. The old Thames Link. Got your Bakerloo, Central, Circle, District, Hempstead City, Metropolitan, Jubilee, Northern, which is now the Elizabeth, Piccadilly, Victoria. You got your trams, good service, overground, DRLR, TFL, Waterloo. Ooh, cops are after me. Better get out of here.
Please check the signal.
Live chat is open to subscribers only, folks. Come and say good day today. Class 321 enthusiasts came in earlier. Thank you very much for your comments. I appreciate it. Chris has come in and had a little bit of a chat tonight. Thank you for your comments again. Appreciate it. I noticed the view base was down last night on the previous few weeks. Yeah, it must be that the bloody US school holidays must be finished. You guys must be back at school. I notice it always happens towards the end of the US UK summer. Just, yeah, fan base drops off, views drop off. The views have dropped off even on my shorts. I don't know what the fuck's going on. This happens, you know. So the views have definitely dropped off over the last month compared to what they were the month previous. The month previous actually was actually our best month we've ever had. We're definitely not doing what WWE's doing, breaking records. Let's continue to break records. We want to continue to break records. We want to get to 100,000 subscribers. God knows when we'll ever do that. Would you like to see me do a review? That would be fantastic with the YouTube thing. Anyway, 10,000 is our next goal, and you know, it's taken us, you know, over 6 years to get to 5,000 subs. So you know, I don't want to be taking 6 years to get to the next 5,000. So at the moment, we've got a goal set, and we want to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. And God knows I'll probably have a heart attack if that ever happened. The chances of winning the lotto are higher than getting to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm telling you that much with the knowing my history of the channel. So, yeah, it's Buckley's not going to happen. It is a dream. So, yeah, like I said, it'll probably be 6 years and then I'll make it.
You have reset the DRA.
And
Please check the signal.
yeah, will this channel be around in 6 years? Probably not. I'll be lucky to survive 6 years. I wouldn't be surprised within 6 years we'll be bloody at some sort of war camp. Comrades in hand, ready to rock and roll, ones that want to kick ass, drink beer and have some fun. Play cards and just getting kicks at ass. Get ready. Come follow me. Let's go. Let's go kick some ass. Yippee-ki-yay. Alright, here we go, our next stop. Nope, that's it.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
West Hempstead. Got the city over there. Those big tall buildings there, I think those are the ones actually that are going to be, that you would be able to see in the West Coast Main Line route coming to Transim. Well, I think those are the ones. Well, hopefully they're there, because, yeah, I know they're there in the Transim Classic version.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
I'll be giving you guys a little teaser of the when we officially get the announcement anyway, well, the official announcement for West Coast Main Line. So we'll give you a teaser of it leading into the release of Train Sim World 5. We'll be doing some gameplay of it here on Train Sim Classic with the Padalino, of course. We've already done the 350 here a couple weeks ago. So yeah, we'll be taking the Class 390. Might give you guys a little sneak preview of the Eastern Station tonight, actually. I'll just maybe just do a little quick run on there, and you know what, we might go on the West Coast Main Line tonight. I was going to do the London Network one, but yeah, I think I might save it for another night. I think it'll make more sense to do it as a feature presentation to do West Coast. So yeah, I'll leave it for tonight.
Driver, you have reset the DRA.
We'll do it for next Tuesday. So yeah, next Tuesday will be Train Sim Classic as well, folks. So that's been confirmed. And next week's feature presentation will be we'll be doing actually, will it be next week? No, it won't be. We will do Train Sim Classic next week actually, but we'll do we won't do West Coast Mainline until, you know, we get the official confirmation. So that'll be late this month, yeah, after the 20th. It's actually going to be the Dovetail Direct stream for the announcement is actually going to be right smack bang on midnight here in the east coast of Australia. It'll be at 11:30 p.m. in South Australia, and it'll be at 10 p.m. in Western Australia. It'll be 2 a.m. in New Zealand. So yeah, it is technically the 21st when they do the announcement here in Australia. And God knows they'll probably do some sort of song or whatever, dance or whatever they want to do at the start, leading into it, whatever presentation they want to try to do it with this year. Yeah. Next stop is Goswick, folks, and we know that is the starting point on the suffragette line. But this was built when they didn't have overhead wiring. So let's center the driver. We're up here at the moment. And you've got Goswick here. This is the start of the suffragette line. Suffragette line runs up through here, obviously. That's actually in this network. So yeah. And the other funny thing is, all this is too. You got Stratford Station just there. And Ford Motors slidings. Look at that, Ford Motors slidings. Raham Station there. Essex, Raham Essex station just there. Ripple Lane, that's Ripple Lane there. So this is Ripple. This is prior to the update. So you got Ripple Lane there. Your Ripple Lane slidings, all that. Barking stations just there, and then you got Ripple Lane and everything. So this is where this area here is where the new section down to Barking Riverside. It goes down through like up through here. So yeah, but you can see on this map it actually goes further down to the Ford Motors area. It goes down the Ray and Essex. So yeah. All right.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
Final stop is next, Gospel Oak. This section actually is in train sim world, but as you know, it does eventually just disappear into just absolutely nothing. Alright, here we are, Goswick. There's the London skyline, just like in TSW. It looks better in here actually than what it does. It has the actual tower that over the eastern area. All right. Very, very good. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. That was lots and lots of fun. Okay. Okay, there we go with that one. So that's the North London lines, BRNSE. Fantastic. Look, there's other options you could do. You can see the amount of options that this has is absolutely crazy. You know, you can start at Walford Junction, which is actually part of, which is going to be part of West Coast Main Line. You got Wembley Central, West Coast Main Line. You got a lot of options. Stratford. You can start at St Albert's, Richmond LU, Richmond, Queen's Park. Prims Road, North Woolwich. There's a lot of different Gospel Oak, Easton. So actually, we could start at Easton. There you go. So yeah, we could go there and end up going up to Walford Junction. You know, that's part of what Train Simwell's going to do. This is the Palomino right here. Here it is here right now. It's an 11 car, and you got a 9 car and 11 car. It's a 9 car, 11 car. This is we'll just give this as an example here for you guys right now, and we'll show you what Eastern Station looks like. Obviously, it's going to look different in Train Sim World, but by how much I don't know, it'll look nicer. But yeah, it'll be. I say it'll be in today's standard, like it'll be modern. So yeah, just take this as a grain of salt, by the way. Right. Not confirmed that this is not actually confirmed to be the starting point, but apparently it has been already confirmed where it's going to and from. So yeah, that's why I said to you guys I would have loved to have seen it go to rugby, because I think that was not much further, and would have been nice to have seen. All right, so this is inside the Palomino. So this is what the Palomino is going to look like. It's very, very cool. I'm not sure if any of this is going to work or not. I'd probably say it is. The GMSR will definitely work. That'll be one of the things that'll be working compared to the Train Sim World version. The horns and everything will be completely different. There's the loco. So this is the station, ladies and gentlemen. This is London Euston Station. So this is very similar to what London Victoria is. So look at that. You got the APT on there. Wow, look at that. I actually got it. Actually, I need to find where the hell my t-shirt is for that. I did have a t-shirt of the APT, but it's gone missing. I forgot about that. I wonder where that's gone to. I haven't seen that for quite a while. I have to ask my dad about that. I'll say, do you know where my inner city APT shirt's gone? That's one train I would love to see in Train Sim World. And now the West Coast Main Line's coming out, I'm like, please add this. I'm hoping that the loco add-on that is on the roadmap, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be, but I'm hoping that it is the APT. Just begging for it. Right. Obviously, it's empty here as well, folks, but this is basically what it's going to look like in Train Sim World. I don't see there being any other Pedalinos over this way or anything. I just pretty much think it'll be pretty dead. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but yeah. So it's pretty big. It's got a few platforms. You got 17, 18, 17, 16, 15. Well, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 platforms in total. So yeah, it's pretty big. Pretty big station. And then you come out of here. And there's the tower I was telling you guys about. There's the tower. And yeah, it's pretty damn decent. fair few tracks. And then you come down through this way. You know, you got your tracks that go down through here, and then down underneath the bridge here. There will be you'll be coming in this way. Sometimes you'll be coming in through this way. Depends what way that what platform you're going into. That's just how it works. So yeah, it's pretty crazy how it works sometimes. Sometimes you're coming out through underneath the tunnels, up through here, and sometimes you've got signals actually you have to wait for before you can actually go enter into the station area itself. So you have to be aware of that. Yeah, it's very, very cool. So yeah. Anyway, that's just a little teaser for you guys with that one. I'm not going to be doing that, but that's what we're going to be doing within the next few weeks. After we get the announcement. Okay, so it could be something that we do in September, maybe. I don't know, but definitely we doing that before the release of Train Sim World 5. All right, let's AKA Train Sim World 5. We'll say it's Train Sim World 5 at the moment, but actually at the moment we could probably say Train Sim World ? 2024-25 season. That's what we're going to say. What's the 24-25 season going to be? That's, yeah, obviously 5's the obvious choice, but yeah, you never know. You never know. Could be Rush Hour 2, you know, like, we know something's coming. Some sort of fashion. Right. I'm going to go now to another fantastic route now, and that is what we are doing. Oh, pardon me. Oh, man. Where is it? Did they take away my route? Yeah, that's weird. The route that I did want to do tonight is actually not showing up. So unfortunately I'm going to have to change my plans. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to change my plans. So be it. Okay. Yeah, I'll change my plans. So be it. Sometimes, yeah, things happen. We have to do it on the spot. All right. Class 91. Such a great train. Class 91 lead. Alright. I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do now. Yes. West Coast Mainline North. Glasgow. Yeah. Carlstairs. I think I'll be going to Carlstairs. I'm not sure how far this is actually going to go. But anyway, we'll just go with that. I don't think this is too far, but anyway. I'm just biting at straws at the moment. Going to parking, but not on the route. Okay. Can anyone hear me nice and clearly? Like everyone can hear me on the mic? It's not echoing or anything. By the way, folks, if you do eat chocolate like I do, folks, I say to you guys, do not eat this block of chocolate, Arrow Orange, because if you start eating this, you're gonna be eating you're gonna be wanting one of these every bloody day. They are so addictive, I swear. They are so addictive. Like, I ate all that within 5 minutes last night, and like I've got 3 rows left. I'm trying to stay away from it. So I can't eat it at the moment because I'm absolutely full from my. This is a decent run, 28 miles. Yeah, at the moment I can't have it because I'm just absolutely full. What the hell? Just reset that, folks. I don't know what's going on there. That was, yeah, the lights are not working on the front of the train. Don't know why. Won't be going to train symbol 4, Chris. It'll be on the next era. I wouldn't mind seeing the Class 91. This bad boy. This is the one I would love to see. This is a beast. I got the AP version of this too, by the way, folks, but this is the This is Glasgow Central where we're at the moment, by the way, folks, of course. Feels like we were only here 24 hours ago. Looks like I've... spot the train somehow. Hey, look at that. They've already teased us. Check the TPW. What's that said? 5 just said. That's TPWS. Don't forget, folks, we have another American Truck Simulator uploaded video that premiered earlier tonight, leading into the live stream as well. And we've got one set for tomorrow, but it's actually going to be early, before midday tomorrow. So we've got one set for the morning here in Australia time. It'll be prime time for the people in the US and the UK. It'll be late night for you guys, but prime time for the US. Okay. So obviously in Train Sim, well, you would go down that route there, the one that's just here, but we're going down through this way. It's part of the West Coast Main Line. All right, let's crank her up. $75 miles per hour. You would hope this section of the West Coast Main Line might come into Train Sim World eventually as well. I had a feeling it might have been this section of the West Coast Main Line coming in, just going off that we've had so much Scottish influence over the last half of Train Sim World 4. I was sort of thinking that they might lean towards doing the north section of West Coast Main Line, and it would have come out of Glasgow. I was just thinking that. But then I was thinking, well, if they were going to do that, it'd probably be a big length of it. Just knowing that there's not many stations, there's not much scenery really to go off. When you sort of come out of Glasgow, it's not too heavy. But even in this area, it's not too heavy in regards to certain things. So, yeah, I thought that this might have been the way they might have been leaning towards. But yeah, that ferry's out the window. Still be nice to see this someday. There's Newton Station on the side just there, folks. So that's part of Cav Car Circle Line. That's where Cav Car finishes here at Newton. So that's Newton Station there. Sometimes you'll see the East Coast, the 801s, the East Coast ones go through that area there in the updated version. So yeah, on the side there's the West Coast Main Line. Let's crank it up to 90. That's a nice view. Coming up the mother wall, better slow down. Mother well, I should say. One of the big stations, around down through here. This is Motherwell, thanks, folks. Not thanks, folks. I'm so tired. Motherwell, folks. That's more like it. Back in a second. Just gotta go and use the restroom. Be nice to turn the DRA off, Aussie. There we go. Dump the old air, put in the new. There we go. .8 to go. That's miles per hour, by the way. We've got a fair bit to go. Definitely over the 2 hour mark today. Yeah, so South London network was what we were originally going to do at the last one, but for some reason it's not coming up on the gameplay. So yeah, we've changed our plans. So we're on West Coast Main Line North, north section of the West Coast Main Line, coming out of Glasgow Central. We're heading the Carstairs. Is where we're going. Carstairs. Carstairs is where we're heading. What did I say? Carstairs. Carstairs. My apologies. Just come out of Motherwell now. Non-stop the Carstairs, folks. We've got a 90 speed limit coming up, so 95 currently. My backdrop today, ladies and gentlemen, is a Class 390, man, let's get that out of my head. Class 380. It's a Class 380 in the background today. So it's the latest release, Scott Rowe release from Train Sim World. Well, one of the latest, I should say. It's not the latest, 158 is, isn't it? That's the main reason for the speed drop is the corner. Yeah, going around this corner and like say for instance a HST going at 95 miles per hour wouldn't be something that I would recommend. Even here on the Class 91. That's what we are taking, folks, the Class 91. Absolutely fantastic loco. We've got the MK3 coaches, of course, with it. Hell is that? Did you see that? I wouldn't be wanting to take my train over that. Jump! Speed hump in the middle of the rails. Boing! There goes my coffee. Back to 95. Here we go. Look at those wires on the sides there. They're pretty bent. Wouldn't be trusting my electricity supply, I'll tell you that much. Any more wind will blow that over. Don't forget, folks, once again, I have to stress to you guys that people that are coming to our Discord server, if you're not going to reply to our messages that I send you guys when you do join our Discord server, I always ask you guys, how can I help you? If you're not going to reply to me, you're basically just going to be classified as a bot. I send you guys a friend's request. It is a policy of ours. And you have 7 days to follow up on it. But sometimes we look into your accounts and we know straight away that you're clearly a spam bot. So once again, I stress I'm only after real people that share the same passion to join our Discord server. So if you don't share the passion, you're not welcome to our channel. You're not welcome to our Discord server. We only want like-minded people, real people, to continue to support our channel. We don't want spam bots, we don't want any fakes, we don't want any AI bots, we don't want any pieces of shit coming to our channel. We want a great community, a smart community, a friendly community, and that's all we strive to do and strive to have. So do understand that is our way of wanting to do things, and yeah, you're more than welcome to join us if you're rail fan, you're a true rail fan, you share the same passion as I do for trains, for trucks, for simulation. And we've got some great things ahead. And we are planning to move to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 at the end of the year. I have got the OG 2020 version, so I don't do it at the moment because I don't have the room. I'm planning to slap 4 terabytes of SSD drive into the PC later this year. I'm actually at a point at the moment where I actually do have the money to slap one in, but it's just if I go and put my PC in to get it done, I'm going to be without my PC for a few days, and I want to be at a point where I could actually have a fair bit of content to give you guys why I don't have the PC, and I've got something else to actually put my mind to why I actually can get that done. So at the moment I'm holding off. But yeah, I need to get it done sooner or later because yeah, we are getting to that crunch time of the year where all the big guns are going to start coming out. So I'll probably safe to say I'll probably put it in before the release of TSW5. But yeah, I'm up and down in the air about it at the moment because I'm really thinking of upgrading the PC. But I'm sort of holding off for the 5090, even though we all know the price of that is going to be absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that's what I'm sort of holding off for. I think it's time for me to, what the plan is I'm going to have this PC moved over to another area where I'm going to build a big area for my American Truck Simulator content. I'm going to get the proper custom seat built and area built for steering wheel and everything for the American Truck Simulator, gear shifter and everything. But at the moment, it's out of consideration at the moment. All right, I'll be back in a second, folks. I need to use the restroom again. This time I need to have a shit. I'll be back. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Okay. Well, that was a quick one, so yeah. All right. Right. That's what happens when you have a baked dinner. Your stomach turns about an hour later or a couple of hours later. And like I said, this chocolate. It's this chocolate. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I got such a sweet tooth and I've already lost 2 of my wisdom teeth because of it. Yeah, not the friendly sight, not the friendly sight at all. Alright, we're coming into Carlstead, so we are approaching the end of our journey. Should get a buzzer here in a second. Yep. Smack bang on. I thank Class 321 and Hunt, Fusius and Chris for coming along and joining us on the chat today. Most appreciated. Thanks for your kind comments. And hopefully we delivered the horn to you, 321, that you wanted. And there'll be a full replay of today's Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 177. Today's episode will be added to our Train Simulator Classic playlist. So you guys will be able to enjoy the live stream again, or if you join us late and you haven't seen the start of it, then yeah, you'll be able to watch it in full replay. 1440p, 60 frames per second or thereabouts. And there we go with our nice little short trip with the Class 91 in the city. They're on the West Coast Main Line, northern section of the route. Okay. Nice little trip there to Carstairs via Motherwell. All right. From Glasgow Central. All right, that concludes this week's Choo Choo Tuesday. So next Tuesday's episode, we was going to do Train Sim Classic. But it's actually next week's episode is going to be Train Sim World. So we'll be Train Sim World next Tuesday. And our next Train Simulator Classic live stream will be in 2 weeks from now. So we'll be with you guys in 2 weeks from now. And don't forget, I'll be posting up now within the next hour or two the next live stream, which will be tomorrow. So Wednesday, the 7th of August 2024 will be our midweek tradition. That is our Wednesday tradition of midweek World of Trains, as we bring to you another 2 hours of Train Sim World 4 gameplay here on PC with the best mods and the best gameplay and the best community in the land down under. We are live from 8 p.m. in the east coast of Australia. That is in Queensland, New South Wales, ACT, Victoria and Tasmania. 7:30 p.m. in Central Australia time. That is Northern Territory and South Australia. And in 6 p.m. Western Australia. 10 p.m. New Zealand to our brothers over there. 7 p.m. in Japan. 11 a.m. British Summertime, UK. And 12 p.m. Central European Time. And 6 a.m. in Eastern States of the United States of America. And 4 a.m. Texas, United States of America. 3 a.m. West Coast, USA. And 3 a.m. British Columbia, Canada. 6 a.m. Toronto, Canada. That is tomorrow's midweek World of Trains. Another episode with our longest reigning YouTube simulation gameplay live streaming events. Yeah, that happened with midweek World of Trains. Is the longest, the only simulation one with the most episodes we've had out of any of our gameplay we've done. So yeah, all right. I've probably sounded like a Frenchman then, but anyway, bonjour. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an honor and privilege, and thank you for taking your time out today and enjoying our great content. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Australia Worldwide Entertainment today and join our over 5,300 subscribers. And you can follow us at X, like us at Facebook, and also follow us at our new Discord server, which there is a link on our home screen of our YouTube channel. Under our YouTube channel's banner, you'll see the links there that will link you to our X, to our Discord, and yeah. And don't forget, folks, I did have a little issue regarding the links to my mods for American Truck Simulator at our mega.nz site. That has been fixed up, and there is a new link there in our descriptions of our latest American Truck Simulator content. And there is a code that you need to actually, because you need a keygen code to unlock all of the mods that we have. They're 100% free to download. You just need the keygen to get into the mods to download them, and the link obviously, and then the keygen to actually download them. And all you need is Win 7 downloaded to your PC, one of those, and download it to your mods folder, and off you go. So yeah, I do paint jobs for American Truck Simulator with real companies and branding for the trucks, for the trailers, AI traffic, which is the traffic flow in the game, and they spawn into the freight market, World of Trucks freight market jobs, and the standard freight market jobs. So yeah, great stuff there for you guys. We cover a whole bunch of different trucks, mod trucks, paid mod trucks, and SES standard content as well. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for more action. Don't forget, there'll be more shorts posted up before tomorrow's live stream, and more American Truck Simulator content coming your way before tomorrow's live stream as well. Have a great day. It's bye-bye for now.